Imagine stepping right onto the floor of a massive industrial bakery. The conveyor belts are just humming, right? Thousands of loaves of bread, cakes, you name it, rolling off the automated lines every single hour. In large-scale manufacturing like this, the stakes are literally sky-high. We're not just talking about burning a piece of toast in your kitchen. At this scale, even a tiny human error, well, it isn't just a minor oops. It can lead to absolutely massive financial losses.
Okay, let's dive into this. What actually happens when just one single ingredient measurement goes wrong in a 10,000 loaf batch? It triggers the ultimate butterfly effect. That one tiny miscalculation snowballs, and it snowballs fast. Suddenly, you aren't just short a little salt, you're dealing with entirely rejected batches. We're talking mountains of wasted raw materials, totally disrupted schedules, and ultimately severely delayed deliveries to your buyers. It's a logistical nightmare.
And honestly, when you rely on manual operations to run a facility of this size, you are basically playing with fire. Just think about the sheer complexity of the whole shebang. Managing bulk production, juggling multiple SKUs, tracking literally every single ingredient bag, and trying to handle complex order dispatching by hand. Doing all of this manually dramatically increases your risk of errors. A slip decimal point or a simple inventory miscalculation hits your bakery right where it hurts the most: your product quality, your cost efficiency, and for sure, your customer satisfaction.
So, how do we actually prevent this potential disaster? Well, enter ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning. You can think of this as your ultimate digital safeguard. It's a centralized system that takes all of those chaotic daily operations and completely streamlines them. It automates processes, tracks real-time data, and seamlessly connects all your different departments. Instead of having human hands physically typing out every single invoice, things like order processing and billing are completely automated. That means you're minimizing those incredibly costly manual data entry errors.
And this brilliantly illustrates the stark contrast between the two approaches. On one side, you have manual chaos. Think physical logs, inevitable miscalculations, and just a frustrating duplication of effort across your departments. But on the flip side, you have ERP precision. Here, operations are driven by automated workflows, centralized data, and real-time tracking. It's literally the difference between a noisy, confused factory floor and the synchronized, beautiful harmony of a completely data-driven system. Let's ground this abstract software concept in the physical reality of the bakery floor, okay? We're talking about real-time inventory tracking for your absolute most vital components. The ERP system constantly monitors the exact stock levels of your flour, your yeast, your sugar. And it isn't just a static digital ledger. Sensors on the mixing vats and silos can actually talk directly to the purchasing software. This constant tracking strictly prevents those sudden shortages that can completely halt your production lines. And it also stops costly overstocking that needlessly ties up your capital.
But, an ERP system goes far beyond just counting bags of flour. It acts almost like a digital master baker. The system locks in standardized recipes and enforces strict batch control. This means that whether it's the very first batch of the morning or the 50th batch late at night, every single product rolling off that line meets the exact same rigorous quality standards, even across huge production volumes.
Now, what's really interesting about this functional breakdown is how the value of replacing manual dependency becomes super obvious. In procurement, production, and dispatch, teams suddenly experience way better data accuracy, much faster reporting, and crucially, improved departmental coordination. Actually, scratch that. It's more than just improved. It's completely unified. Every single team is finally operating from the exact same playbook, which totally eliminates the guesswork. So, the crucial point is how this shifts the balance. By combining early production monitoring with incredibly precise ingredient measurements, an ERP system radically reduces your wastage. Catching issues early, before they completely ruin a whole run, directly translates to massive improvements in your overall cost efficiency. You get a huge proportion of approved products and just a tiny sliver of rejected batches. It's an absolute game changer.
And of course, we really can't talk about food manufacturing without talking about strict safety regulations. ERP systems strengthen your overall quality control by easily maintaining all those crucial hygiene and compliance records. This ensures that your facility consistently meets all required food safety standards, but without the constant headache of chasing down lost paperwork or missing clipboards.
Let's move forward and see how this builds into the broader picture of your business. It creates a fully connected supply chain.
From vendor management to production planning, all the way to final dispatch, an ERP coordinates every single stage of this journey. It connects the dots from the exact moment raw materials arrive to the moment the packaged bread leaves the dock. That drastically reduces unexpected delays and closes those dangerous communication gaps. Ultimately, the value proposition here is crystal clear. Adopting a robust ERP solution like Global Info Cloud can completely transform your manufacturing operations. It is all about automating those repetitive processes, locking in unshakable accuracy, and guaranteeing consistent product quality every single time. If you want to scale your operations efficiently while significantly slashing your operational risks, this is the digital foundation you absolutely need.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to consider. Are your current bakery operations truly safe from the compounding cost of human error? Take a hard, honest look at your manual processes today and really think about what a centralized system could do to protect your bottom line tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning,